I have been keeping secrets. I gotta keep my story straight.
Here, get back a minute. Get back. Woo!
So, lunch at the moment, Benjamin and Daniel both wanted peanut butter and jellies, but Daniel likes the green apple, and Benny likes the red apple, so that's what's going down for their lunch today. Thank you to Harvest Right for sponsoring today's video. To get started with freeze drying with your new Harvest Right freeze dryer, be sure to click my first link in the description below. And then I cannot open my oven right now because there is something that has spilled. All kinds of noise. We got stuff going on in the garage and little boys talking. Something has spilled in the oven when I was cooking because you know stuff happens. But anyway, Amelia and I have tortilla pizzas going on in the oven. So it's just kind of a DIY lunch day. So here's Amelia's tortilla pizza. And this is mine. I use one of those lavash breads for mine. Yum. Not that it holds together beautifully, but I shove it in my face just the same. The Christmas platter helps with the situation. You look so cool. I love it. Daniel is ready for action. And we are out here. We needed to get outside for some outside fresh air. And these pigs, they know us now when they see us a-coming. Huh? They start talking. Here comes another one. What you gonna say? You talking to me? Oh, and then we got another one coming. Yeah. I hear ya. I hear ya. I hear your concerns. They're saying, hey, give us some food. And we're saying, hey, we fed you, buddy. We fed you guys. Eat your grass now. Dig for your bugs until your next feeding time. Right? You were just in that water. Yep. I hear it now. We walk away and you're going to really hear them screaming, but you might be able to tell the size difference already. I mean, these are pasture pigs. They're on the smaller side, but they are growing. They are on the growth. There goes Amelia and a friend. I hear ya. Yep. They're talking to us, Tobin. Oh, I'm spilling my mom treat soda. That's sad. That stuff is gold. Let's not spill it. I'll show you though. We got new flowers, didn't we, Tobin? This is important. Anyway, priorities. New shepherd's hook and some fresh flower pots. I don't think you guys have told me that you like the new flag. See, I'm at the gate, so they're really hungry now. And then the other one. So you're decorated. Okay, I'm gonna walk away. Oh, they're screaming at us, Tobin. Okay. So take you over here for a little garden update. I think, let's see, it's hard for me to hold my camera though and push a stroller on this path. Can we do it, Tobin? Can we do it? Nope, we're going crooked. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. So since the last time I gave you a garden update, I feel like there's nothing to update you on, but I have a good reason why. So hi, it's middle of May, and I still don't have a garden in. I do have a couple things on my side though. Well, I guess the one thing I have on my side is Virginia weather. We're in the mountains of Virginia. We were still having freezing temps even just a week or so ago. So I can be okay getting this in looks like it's gonna be late May. Biggest holdup that we've had is we have 2 vehicles in the shop right now. We are just twice as lucky, I guess you can say. So our big van had to go on a big field trip to the big dealership in the big city. And I don't know when we're getting it back. You know how parts and things are, like, could be a couple weeks still, and it's been there a couple weeks. And then within all that, Travis's big diesel truck, all the guys go, so sad. His truck had a running list of things that needed to be done. It's been in the shop. And so we weren't sure how long it would be in the shop, so we've just been pacing ourselves, because whenever we get that truck back, he can haul a lot more dirt in it. And so like last week, it was like, okay, well, let's just wait. We're probably gonna get the truck back this week. We'll get the dirt. We'll do less loads in that truck for this situation I got behind me. And here we are now, end of the next week, and I'm like, But he did hear back yesterday. I do think he's supposed to get it back tomorrow now. When I'm filming this, it is Thursday. My days of the week. I'm filming this, it is Thursday, May 12th. Okay. And so I believe May 13th, oh no, Friday the 13th, but I believe that we will be getting his truck back tomorrow. Now, I have other things planned this weekend other than hauling dirt, but it may be that he can go Saturday and bring me the dirt that I need. I need the raised bed dirt that the garden center has, and they sell it by the scoop. We get several scoopfuls in that truck. And then next week, I have a big plant order that I put in with Azure. I do have a local friend of mine who's been doing some plant starts for me, and then I got looking at Azure and I was like, oh, and I also have even more beds. So I'm like, I need even more plants. So coming up, I believe it's next Thursday, I'll be able to pick up that order from Azure. So it should all come together, you know? The dirt should be going in here in the next couple days. It is gonna happen. The rocks that I want in between the beds and the fencing, that's gonna all come in time. Hopefully our little bunnies and other little wild creatures, I'm just hoping they don't quite figure out that I haven't big gardens here yet until we can get the fence in. Now we can probably get the fencing done within the next month or so. Sorry, a sheep is running by at great speed. It's because Amelia has the goat out, and the sheep and the goat are bonded. So the sheep worries the whole time. But there's no one else to walk him at the moment. Anyway, all that to say, I think by the end of May, this garden is going to be loaded and growing, and things are going to be happening. And I think probably by the end of June, we will have our fence done, and we will go from there. And we're on a roll. But that's my garden. That's my non-garden update for you. And then Travis has been working on my dedicated circuit for my new large Harvest Right freeze dryer that we're going to do oh so many fun things with. So I'll take you in there and we'll get a little update of that here shortly. I'm outside now. So we were inside a bunch today. It's let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's like almost 2. So at a certain point of the day, I'm like, okay, Mama needs to get outside. I know you all need to get outside. So we're having this walking break, aren't we, Tobin? I didn't forget about you. He's looking at me like, wait a minute. Hi, you watching the chickens? Wave. Anyway, getting this walking break in. Then we're gonna go inside and do our big read aloud time. Already got a bunch of school and stuff done throughout the day. And then we have friends that are coming over about 4:30 or so this afternoon. And my good friend, we're gonna powwow for several hours while the kids play and go from there. Is the turkey making noises? Gobble gobble? Yeah, let's see if he does it again. Gobble gobble gobble? Okay, and so then we got a bunch of, there they are, a bunch of the birds. Well, they were laying there, but y'all heard me talking, and you think that means something, huh? No, just fresh air time for you. Fresh air time. Go for those of you who like to see the pony. There he is, and there is the sheep worrying on that log, calling out to midnight. Here's Durango coming in this direction. He just had his teeth floated. He's a nice old pony, and that's a procedure. Say ducks are chasing each other here. procedure that older horses need done on their teeth. He's looking at me. He's like, hey, I see ya. Okay, Travis was outside, and I said, hey, go in the basement with me and let's share about what you've been working on. So I'm gonna go take a look. Wow, there's a table and there's plugs. So are we ready to go?
I gotta make it up in the panel yet. But
oh, okay, but the structure's here. So those were not here.
a couple more minutes, it'll be ready.
Couple more minutes, look at that. And so we got conduit up there, and I guess the wire. You pulled that wire already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fast. This is great. I told them the sad news about your truck, but you said you get to pick your truck up probably today, right? Hopefully, so things are looking good.
Got some new shoes on it.
So, did I show y'all the Harvest Right? Did I show them the Harvest Right in another video?
No.
I don't think I have even shown you all the freeze dryer that I got. I have been keeping secrets. Okay, and then so Travis ordered this table for me special from Walmart, right? I need Travis to help me keep up with what I share in the YouTube videos. Who was I telling that to then? I got to keep my story straight. Maybe it was in my membership, you think? Somewhere recently, I was showing this brick wall, okay, and I was talking about how I was going to set up my Harvest Right freeze dryer, and I want to get, you know, like that other cutting board table thing that you have? Anyway, I want another countertop thing here. Over here, we've got some basement storage stuff that can be moved, but, oh, he's got the measurer out. Okay, it's pretty serious. So, anyway, got this freeze dryer. Because you all know everything, smartest viewers in the world, so many of you told me that these freeze dryers are really loud, and I will not want this in my main kitchen area. So because of you, we're putting it downstairs. Now, of course, configurations of the basement and stuff will change over time, but for now, this is where we're setting this up. Okay, so we've got a namer, right? So you've probably seen, there's a lot of videos out there that show the medium Harvest Right freeze dryer, and the medium is the model that sells the most. I noticed the other day, though, they're temporarily out of stock. I don't know, you know, to click a link. I'm sure I'll have a link here for you in the description and see. But anyway, I got the large, and I am excited. You can get it in either black or white, and so it's a big beast. We also have these two boxes here that have the trays and other things for doing the freeze dryer, and I have some of my chest freezers downstairs, so I'm excited because from what I've heard is you can freeze your pans first and then put them in the freeze dryer. We'll be learning together, but exciting stuff. And this large model needs its own dedicated circuit, so be married to an electrician, right? Okay, and actually Travis just said he gave me two 20 amp circuits so I can plug other stuff in too, so exciting. Okay, what is it we're looking at here?
So it's two circuits, not two on the same circuit.
Okay, yes, this is important, and he wanted me to tell you all. Two circuits, not two on the same circuit, because he knows these things. He also lines up his batteries properly to be charged. Okay, yay. Also some little garden updates. So I don't have these raised beds done yet either, but I have worked on this garden. I worked on actually quite a bit on Mother's Day afternoon. It was like, that's one of the things I want to do. Got some more lights for in here. Hung up a new flag. We got some different lilies and irises coming up. 2-3 weedy things I see I need to get out of here, but this is our butterfly bush coming back. These get really big, so you know, in theory, long term, that raised bed will not be staying there, but that's okay. For this year, it'll be fine. That is a weed of sorts I need to get out. But anyway, these are little pretty rose bushes. Looks like a little rose bush. This is new. It is another, it's a purple clematis. And then I got, there you go, this metal for the clematis to grow up. Pigs see me, they're talking to us again already. And these irises are getting ready to tell us beautiful stories here very soon. And then over here, besides the rocking the refrigerator and freezers on the porch, this garden is waking up. Of course, we're walking in this back part a lot. It's just the nature of what we got going on up here with our remodel. But hanging baskets, anyway it goes. The hostess are coming back. They're telling me beautiful, beautiful things. We need to This will be an upcoming project, rolling all the rocks and getting them fresh, but different little ground covers coming back. Hostas, you know, this garden gets so little sun that hostas and ferns are the way to go. The ferns coming back, some pansies Amelia planted, more hostas, few little tufts of grass, but again, I'll get those. And then down here, it's like, oh yeah, baby, look at this hostas coming up. So these are behaving nicely. That's the clematis from last year that's cooperating. This one is just reaching for the stars. And then down here, kids have been looking for worms. Anyway, this bush is doing its thing. This hostas is playing along. These beautiful little bulbs have come back. And there's some poison ivy. But anyway, and then down yonder, we've got some more hostas coming. And again, I did the fresh lights all the way around the garden area. So it's coming together. Just stick with me, it's gonna come together. And we finally took down the Christmas flag and got some summer happiness flags up here now. Back again, so we had good afternoon, actually into the evening time. We had friends that came over, and then now Travis has gone on a little adventure. I had said that I wanted one of those like metal countertop tables. What would you even call those? You know, at the restaurant supply store, it's just all stainless steel, like the shelves under it and everything. This is some ground beef from that grass-fed cow that we bought in the fall. Anyway, we were looking at those. Travis was looking online. I told him he's got one that he uses over in his shop area that he had got used. And so I said, I want one like that. And he found some places to order them. And I know you can get them at the restaurant supply store, but those are just several hours away for us. Anyway, he got looking on Facebook Marketplace, and he found someone like in next town over who was selling 2 8-foot long metal tables, just like I envisioned for my freeze dryer wall area. And they were also selling a 6-foot one. So he went to go pick up one of the 8-foot ones. And so that's exciting. And the kids played, and my friends and I visited. And now we both have to feed our families dinner. My kids have been desperately wanting spaghetti and meatballs for several days. So I'm making a meat sauce. And the meatballs are put, those were put in the slow cooker a couple hours ago. So I'm going to get this sauce going. Wanted to get it going while my friend was here, and they're just, you know, kids, life, things being handled, wasn't time. But I'm getting it in now. And I'm going to then work on noodles. A couple different noodle options. The only thing with these individual, these are 1-pound packages of hamburger. There's this little paper that's in them. And I have to be sure to pick that out and not get that in our meat. If I had kitchen scissors, Actually, I have 3 pairs of kitchen scissors now. So I was filming a sponsored video last night. You guys have probably seen it now. And I was joking about the fact that I have no kitchen scissors right now. They have all disappeared. But at Walmart the other day, I bought myself 3 more pairs. I'm going to have to, I don't know, wear a pair around my neck or something. But kids should know better than to mess with Mama's kitchen scissors, I tell you. So I think they've all disappeared in the land of fort building. You know, good creative play. They're building things, probably, I don't know, cutting grass outside their fort with my scissors or something. And so what I'm doing here, again, just always trying to save a pan, right? I'm cooking this 5 pounds of ground beef here in this pot. Then I will drain it, and then I'm going to add in a bunch of spaghetti sauce and seasonings, and then I'm going to do my noodles right here. Because I have more than one burner now, so yay life. Okay, so we're going to go look out in the upcoming Mega Mama kitchen. They were here working all day. They were up on stilts. They were doing all kinds of things. So I can't tell what they did, but they did a lot of it. So I think they went over everything again. I think that's what I'm seeing here. They went over all the seams again, all the little parts they were filling in. where the screw holes were. Looks like they probably did a good bit of sanding by what I'm seeing on the floor. So I'll turn around again. It looks good. Like I know they did a lot. A lot, right? We did the song. I think they were just working more with all this wonderful work they already did. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, hopefully it shows up. I mean, the only light we have out here right now is this light bar. So, and you can see, again, seams and where the screw holes were. They just, like, I can't see anything through it. And it definitely looks wet to me right now. So they got here early, worked hard all day. I do think we are another day closer, drywall, another day closer to being done. That's my old stroller I've had for a while that did not get pulled out of here. I put it in here because of the rain, and I used my newer stroller today. So, whoopsie. Now I will have to set it in the rain to wash it off. And then we got a stink bug with some paint on it. Another stink bug up yonder there with paint on it. So, but anyway, progress. Alrighty, so here is the big pot of meat sauce. So this is about 4 pounds of noodles. I usually do 6, but I've got a noodle alternative, a vegetable that I'm eating my noodles on, and anyone else can have it, but because of that, I did 4 pounds of noodles. Not that I normally eat 2 pounds of noodles. Mom is getting tired. Okay, and then here are the requested meatballs. I hadn't even stirred those yet. So, lots of spaghetti options. Good morning. It is second cup of coffee time. Thank you, Gabriel. We just watched Gabriel's socks back up very quickly. He saw Mama come in with water and my camera. So, anyway, I've had 1 cup already. I have a friend coming by this morning to pick up some stuff. My same friend that I visited with last evening for several hours. I had stuff I was going to give her. Good friends have stuff for other good friends to leave with, right? So anyway, she's coming by today, or here in a few minutes. See if I can get I'm so excited about the second cup of coffee. Anyway, she's coming to pick that up. It's raining this morning a little bit, but now I say that and I'm looking, the sun's coming out. Let me show you the weather. So anyway, don't know which way to walk here. It's looking a little hopeful out here. I mean, it's warm out. I want to get outside here and get an hour or so out in the sunshine. Animals are done and all that. Little piggies are out for this morning. Left my good stroller out in the rain, and then my other stroller has drywall stuff on it. So I'll probably put a towel in that one and put my other one outside to air out in. But anywho, oh yes, and kitties on tables and kitties on chairs. So also Travis went, and I'll show you what he got me last night too. Some older kids are outside already, playing, doing things, exploring. Travis went to pay for his truck, and actually he's going to leave our little van there because he's so desperate to get his truck back. And he's got 2 of the little boys, Daniel and Benjamin, who are 4 and 7. He's got them with him. So we're going to leave the van. They're going to bring his truck back so we can have his truck for the day. And then this evening, when our 18-year-old gets home, he will then take him to get the van. But anyway, he's happy about getting the truck back for the day. I'm happy about the second cup of coffee and getting outside with you, Tobin. We're gonna go marching. Also this morning, our turkeys have started to hatch. So you may have seen, I've shared on Instagram, I may have mentioned it in some of my other videos, that our heritage breed turkeys, they only generally lay like 1 big clutch of eggs in the spring, and then they're chill on the eggs for the rest of the year. So they have been sitting on, I think somewhere between 20 and 22. I forget now because we also just hatched the incubator full of chicks. Right, Tobin? He's playing with his toys over there, having a nice time. That's our Mother's Day flowers that are left. So anyway, those started hatching today. We have never hatched turkeys. We've raised raised turkeys from just a few days old, but we've never actually hatched them. So several folks who know turkeys that I have talked to online and that I have seen in real life have told me this particular breed of heritage turkey, they're just awful at raising their young. Usually all or most of their young die. Them raising their young does not usually go well. So we had the first 3 hatch this morning. I am all for leaving a baby with the mama. There's already some signs that things were not going well. I had one of the bigger kids get a second brooding box set up downstairs. And then once everything was warmed up, we took the 3 that had hatched so far. Yes, I am pouring a speck of my coffee in the trash can. It happens. It's a little too full. Turkeys in the brooding box. 3 are in there under the warmer. We're just gonna keep an eye on things throughout the day. The mama was stepping on them and pushing different ones back. And again, we have just heard they don't have good maternal instincts and that the male will also try to step on them, kill them, crush them. And so we have him separated out right now, but we're keeping an eye on this mama. So anyway, and keeping an eye on the turkeys, and they're brand new, but they're under the warmer, and we'll see how that goes as well. Tobin's getting excited because he likes mom's food. So I have a plate of zucchini from the other night. That baby has food on his tray, but he won't tell you that. Put my poached eggs on here. I'll do a little butter and salt and pepper. And it's gonna be my breakfast that I am sharing with Tobin. So anyway, gotta feed the mama. We've been out walking, haven't we? But anyway, here is what Travis got me. And this is, yeah, it's an 8-foot table. I guess, does this stuff just come? This is the brand new one they had, right? Correct. He looked on Facebook Marketplace when we started talking about these tables. And so someone in the town next door had 3 of these. 2 were 8 foot long, which that's what this one is. One was 6 foot long. This one was brand new, never been used before. And it still has the protective stuff on it. And then how much was it, Trev? It was $300, but new, how much are they? Like $600 or $700 roughly for an 8-foot one. He got it for $300. Travis would also like you to know this is his old Prospector Dodge, not the one you wanted to hold mulch in, because your other one will hold more mulch, or not, I mean just top soil for the beds. I know I'm using the wrong terms, but this one he'll use for things like getting me a table. But he does want you to see it's a Prospector. Meaning he's proud of his vehicles. We're talking about putting the freeze dryer on this now, plus having the countertop area. No, still gonna keep the freeze dryer on that other table you got me, plus have this, so I can have the whole table. Wonderful. We're not mad about this. We're excited. Okay, good deal. So it's just here in the back of the truck for now, but that's good. Okay, Tobin, we are getting a little rained out here, huh? We needed to go inside and do our read alouds and our table work anyway, so we've had a good hoofing it time out. And so we're gonna just let this rain win and head on inside. So we are on day, so I'm gonna peel my cheese while I talk. This is a new life skill. We are on day 2 or 3 of the kids being really impressed and really liking these tortilla pizzas. I'm making a couple here, but we're out of all our shredded cheese. So for mine, I'm using, the incredible Mom Teeth shredding method. We have some mozzarella sticks, so I'm using this to make my own tortilla pizzas. But several kids have made their own, and they're chowing down. And I'm going to read to us, continue on with more school things. Later this afternoon, my physical therapist is coming. I was referred to one in our local area who comes to the house, and that is fantastic. Several of my local friends have used her for different things. It's gonna come later this afternoon, and that's some of what we have going on.
Here, get back a minute. Get back. Woo!
Okay, the oven. So we've been pulling out our tortilla pizzas and setting off the smoke alarm and keeping the back. We got a whole system, don't we? It's fine. It's totally fine. So maybe I'll get that done this afternoon too. Okay, here we go. Woo! One out. This is Benjamin's. There's the smoke alarm. I spilt something on the bottom the other night. Likely story, right? That's okay. We good? Okay. Yay. Here's some home canning for you. So I could not find the lid I took off of this pizza sauce. Put a napkin on it. Put a jar ring. There you go. We did some canning today. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and the kids will probably use it tomorrow. So Travis and I are out and about. We just stopped at our favorite place. We needed to get some, I guess it's called a T-post extender for some electric fencing that we have for the pony. And it's probably how we'll need to do some of our other yards coming up as well. Anyway, so now we're going to go to Cracker Barrel and have our big and fancy mom and dad dinner out. The last 2 times we have come here to Cracker Barrel, they have not brought me out the little teapot. I even asked for it, and the fella acted like he'd never heard tell of such a thing. So, you know, I have video proof. For a while I was getting this cute little teapot brought out. That's okay, I will still enjoy the tea. So pay no attention to the Lowe's boxes behind me. Over 2 years since we've been moved in. Nothing to see here, folks, nothing to see. But what there is to see is Travis came through yet again and really is helping hook me up with like my own freeze dryer kitchen area down here. Yeah, it's the real deal. So I'm going to show you this and then we're going to open the boxes of stuff that came with this freeze dryer. All right, look at this. We're super profesh here. So again, the freeze dryer. I guess we haven't actually turned it on yet. We probably will not do that in this video because we're getting the space set up. But the plug is done, right? Is it all wired in now? Okay. And then this is the table that he found brand new on Facebook Marketplace last night. The sticker's peeled off now. So like obviously I've got to wipe that down. But we should have areas for supplies and keep setting out trays and working with getting the trays ready. And I'm sure I'm going to find all kinds of uses for this area. But yay, Travis, this is looking great. Okay, so Travis just set both of these things here. How much do I have to learn? I was like, wow, there's like a whole motor in here. But you know how this works, right, Trav? Or you're gonna? We'll figure it out. So this is the motor, and I was like, where does that go? The motor's right. It's not an engine, right? Okay, we're thinking it's going to go down there, and he'll figure it out. It's going to be so great. So I can't take this out of the box for you, but there it is. And then the next box, we have all kinds of good. Let's see here. Contact harvest, right? Okay, so we have that. Then we have, oh, the owner's manual. This is important. So I got an owner's manual, firmware troubleshooting. Oh, guide to freeze drying. Nice. Very nice. Freeze dried pineapple, the yogurt drops, freeze dried fruits. Yummy, all kinds of fun things. Very good. Travis can read that. He's helping haul out other stuff here. There's the trays. Check our books here. Okay, very good. Okay, so this is the 50 oxygen absorbers. So with the set that I got, it came with some Mylar bags, 50 of them, oxygen absorbers, impulse sealer, and then this is, what do we call this? We say, thank goodness my husband's a mechanical fellow. This is the business end of the freeze dryer.
Vacuum pump.
Okay. Is this the kind that takes... Okay, this one does not take the oil then, so we don't have to do oil changes on it. Okay. Nice. Are you impressed? Travis likes figuring out how things work. His mom said when he was little he used to take things apart just to see how they worked, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't always put them back together, but like if it was a radio or a toaster or... We've got some kids like that.
Yeah.
Gotta see the insides. So, anyway, yay pump, yay sealer, bags, and then here's the trays. So we've got, I think I got an extra set of trays. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that is nice because I think, does it fit? How many trays does it fit at a time? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What's nice about that is I can have 5 trays that have been frozen that are in the freeze dryer, and then while these first set of 5 are running, I can have another set of 5. I did say 5. It's getting late. I know it's kind of sounded like 5. Another set of 5 in the freezer. I don't know if you have to do that for everything or if you have to do it at all, but I have picked up a little bit that some things you can freeze ahead. Travis likes the door over here. Oh yeah, we could be the maiden voyage here. Okay. Nice. Nice. Of course, we've already shut my camera in it. That's gonna show showing the fun that is to come. So it'll be something new for you to figure out. You excited? Yeah. It's our new freeze dryer, Daniel. We're gonna find out. That's for us to figure out. But we're excited, getting our area ready. Handing this to Travis. Owner's manual. And then we have a troubleshooting guide. And then we have the guide to freeze drying. So you read all that, and I'm gonna read the fun stuff. Sound good? Mm-hmm. So as I mentioned, today's video is sponsored by Harvest Right. You can click the first link in the description below to learn all about freeze drying and to see the freeze dryers that they have available. There's a small and a medium and a large. I was able to purchase my large for a discount because I'm doing some sponsored videos with them. So that's a huge blessing to me and has allowed me to get going with my freeze drying. So I'll be doing several videos for you through the sponsorship and beyond. Getting this bad boy fired up. Probably going to start with freeze drying some fruit, and then we've got this whole book here that we can cook through. So we're going to be doing a whole lot of freeze drying. I've already worked with Mylar and oxygen absorbers doing some of our longer term food storage, and we're also going to be working with those items doing this freeze drying. So like a good many things, I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I'm going to learn. I've been watching other people online who've been learning with their Harvest Right freeze dryers. I have heard so far that the medium-sized freeze dryer is their most popular seller, so you might want to look into that if you're just getting started as well. It ends up being hundreds of pounds of produce, of fruits and vegetables and leftovers and meats, all kinds of things. People even do candy that you can do in your freeze dryer to help preserve your food for years to come. Okay, and we'll do a little story time with Jamerrill. How the freeze dryer works. Step 1, fresh or cooked foods are placed on the shelves where they are frozen to -40 degrees or cooler. Step 2, once the food is frozen, the freeze dryer creates a powerful vacuum around the food. As the food is slightly warmed, the ice in the food sublimates and changes directly from a solid to a gas. The water vapor is then discarded. Step 3, when completely dry, food is removed from the freeze dryer and sealed in moisture and oxygen proof packaging to ensure freshness until open. Step 4, when you are ready to eat the food, simply add water. It will regain its original fresh taste, aroma, and appearance. And they have a variety of ways like for garden and orchard, pet food, food storage, camping and hunting, healthy living, emergency prep, and business. I have been seeing a lot of people do the freeze-dried candy, and like whenever you do gummy worms, they're supposed to get huge. So I know my kids will like this. Okay, it has what can't be freeze-dried. Very oily foods. Okay. But fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy, meals, and desserts. Very nice. How to freeze dry like a pro. Okay, so I'm going to read the rest of the book, and then I'll do more videos for you, and we'll see if we can get this figured out. Good morning. Happy Saturday. So Travis and I, we're out again, just mom and dad. So I woke up this morning, looked on Facebook, found a deal for 3 Power Wheels for $75. Of course they need new batteries. I've already ordered 2 batteries. That's all my local Walmart had for $49 each. But boy, Power Wheels, how fun. We used to have a collection of Power Wheels when our oldest boys were little, and I've been wanting to pick up some gently used ones again to get our younger boy posse a whole collection of them. These look really fun by the pictures. Can't wait to show them to you. But I told Travis, I said, we gotta get a move on and go get those this morning so they're not too far away. Alrighty, so we are back home. We've parked out back near the hose. So obviously, I mean, you know, things need washed off, but the kids can wash their new cars, right, Travis?
Sure.
These are super cute. So basically, Daniel gets one, Benjamin gets another, and then this will just be whomever, right? I don't have a battery for this one, but anyway, the batteries I got for these Power Wheels said that they were for any 3- and 4-wheel Power Wheels. So they're cute. They're like little, it says dune racer, like little dune buggies. Can you see them riding all around the yard in them? So anyway, and the steering wheels are cute. I'm happy with our Saturday morning pickup. Okay, so now I gotta go with Amelia and get some other things done. So Amelia's morning out with Mama after Travis is morning out with Mama. Okay, so you fellers approve?
Yeah. It has like the gears.
It does have gears. So you guys, we'll get them out and you'll need to wash them. You excited?
I call this one.
That's cool.
No, I call the blue one.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of running around today, okay? It is Saturday. It is my how much Mama workday stuff can I possibly squeeze in, and had to run and get those Power Wheels because that was a deal. In the past, we have paid like $300 each for Power Wheels, and at our farmhouse we had the little John Deere Gator, and we had a Jeep, and we had something else, and my mom had bought a motorcycle too, and we had a collection for a really, really long time. And then I'll say 10 years into having them, I was having a hormonal cleaning time, and I'm like, okay, the batteries had been long gone. It was not in my budget at the time to spend $49 each on the batteries. They'd been sitting around for a while, and I was like, we just need to get rid of these. So at some point I decluttered them, and then a few years later I was like, man, I wish we still had those. So anyway, I'm really thrilled with my $30 each Power. We paid $75 for all 3. So anyway, little boys have been thrilled with them. So Amelia and I are going out, but Amelia doesn't know. Did you know that it's like yard sale day in town? So our little small town here is having like a community yard sale for the next day or 2. So on our way to Sharp Shopper, I'd like to go to a few yard sales, even though I just got done telling you all the things I have to do today. Then there's a Walmart grocery pickup order for the food I need. I'm doing the next 4-week Gentle Freezer Cooking Challenge over in my Large Family Table community membership. I had some food items I needed to pick up for that. So I'm hoping, get home from yard sales, get home from Sharp Shopper, film the Sharp Shopper haul, film the different little segments for the freezer cooking challenge. I'd like to get at least 3 of those videos done. And I have a sponsored video to do. This is just really adding up. And then a whole lot of things coming up. But that's okay, because this is all I am doing today. Travis has the kids. I have 1 kid. So it's just get it done mama day. Okay, so we have hit 3 yard sales. Amelia's got some goodies. At the second one, I found these allergy free allergy-free cookbooks that look interesting. I got 2 Minecraft books for Gabriel and Liam. Got this, look, vintage Tupperware bowl. And then for Naomi, I got this the 2 little pearl purses. I spread them out to show y'all real quick. Got this fanny pack with these 2 water bottles for $1. I got a boy, or 6, who I know will like that. They just had free books at this last one, so you know, I am who I am. Hello. Also just got these little Paw Patrol pictures for Daniel and Benjamin by their beds, and a Paw Patrol cover that needs a good washing. But anyway, this was our fun yard sailing time. I also got that little step stool just because I'm short and I need stools in my life. Okay, so we're smart girls and we know we need to eat first. So we're gonna go in a Subway, and they have Klein's Dairy Bar, have a ice cream place. So maybe we can check all the boxes today. And then we can go in a Sharp Shopper and think sanely, right? So I got the Philly cheesesteak sub, basically, in a salad bowl. There really is lettuce under there and everything else, and oil and vinegar. And then Miss Amelia got the pizza. And then we are at the ice cream spot too, so she's gonna make her choices here. So thanks again to Harvest Right for sponsoring today's video. Click the first link in the description below to go check out all of the freeze dryer models and see how you can get started with freeze drying and also preserving food for your family. And I'll see you real soon with another brand new video. Bye bye.